What's up, your boy for another reaction? In today's video, we have Jack Harlow has lost it by UVXCX. I ain't uploaded a reaction in like 2 days, my nigga. My brothers, they been off from work, and when they off from work, I can't do shit.
Welcome in or welcome back, man. So it's actually crazy because a few weeks ago I did ask myself, what the hell is going on with Jackson Harlow right now? And
But
I did not even bother looking it up.
like this man used to look like a geek, my nigga. Like what the hell, bro? But a nigga like a nerd.
I'm gonna be real. I didn't look it up because, frankly, bro, it's 2026. I realistically don't care about Jack Harlow like that.
Look at that boy Nick. That boy's a nerd, Nick.
I legit only have like one song in my playlist from him, which is like I think Warsaw. You know,
I liked Tyler Hero is a good song. I had that song in my playlist. I don't got it no more. It was on one of my old phones, but I had that song in my playlist. That's a good song.
I think that song is honestly really good. Really good beat. You know, lyrics cool. The video was hard as hell. Big mention. One of the girls that was shaking ass in that video, I still want to know her at. I mean, Jack Harlow has always been a really commodity like of a character in hip hop because I mean, we'll get to the obvious reason why in a little bit, but Jack Harlow never really seemed like he belonged in this industry. Like he's way more of a character, which is kind of meta because his character is just a regular white guy, kind of like Lil Dicky, but
Yep.
obviously like less over the top. You know, somewhere between the
Lil Dicky couldn't rap, my nigga. Like Lil Dicky was trash, bro.
what's that song called that was like everywhere at one point? What's poppin' or whatever, and whatever song it was that
What's
you guys
poppin'?
pretended to like.
Random.
This man, honestly, and I don't even know if I like using this phrase, but he fell off. I'm not gonna lie. Now you can say he fell off, or you can say that we all just collectively woke up to his bullshit. Let me go ahead and get this out of the
Nigga look like a white version of Vaughn off 1700.
way, y'all. I don't hate Jack Harlow as a person. I really don't. And if we were to rewind a little bit, I don't even think Jack actually ever blew up. I think he more so like just materialized into the rap game, you know.
Bro, you niggas was thought Jack Harlow was gonna be the next Drake. It was niggas saying it. It was niggas pushing that narrative. Niggas was talking about some Drake about to pass the torch to Jack Harlow. Y'all was saying that.
Like it's like everyone was like, yeah, okay, it's time to have a white dude with curly hair in the game. I don't know how to explain it. Like actually sitting here and thinking about it, I don't really know how he went up. Like I remember he signed with Don Cannon and Drama, but he was just like a part of the game after that. Like I think the only thing I remember about him was that album Confetti was like straight, and only like Rotten. I think Rotten was on that. I don't. Yo, this is why I gotta stop freestyling videos. After that, I really just stopped tapping in with Jack like that because this was like 2019, and I don't know if y'all remember, but 2019 had crazy projects that year. So I wasn't really trying to tap in with a white. I wasn't really trying to tap in with Jack Harlow. Like at that point, 2019 was actually a really fun year overall. Now that I'm looking back on it, but anyway, the point is, I was tapped out of this dude until the What's Poppin' shit came out. And I know some of y'all probably like that song, and that's completely fine. It's gonna seem like I'm just being a contrarian, but I just wasn't into that type of music when that song was everywhere, bro. I was not a fan. That doesn't mean it was ass, though. It's his literal biggest song for a reason. It's very catchy. It's got a nice hook, infectious beat. It had the baby, Tory, Wayne on the remix, or I don't know if that's the official release.
That nigga the baby had a crazy 2020 run. That
Whatever.
song with Young Boy, I make it jump like crack in the 80s. Like
Long story
the
short,
baby could rap his ass off, y'all. Don't get it twisted now. The baby could rap.
it was literally, popping. It had all the elements that a hit song should have. So that comes along, and then the massive ass features followed suit. Then, and honestly, what I feel like is the most important aspect of his career specifically was the personality behind the artist was getting shown. I mean, bro, this nigga was like flirting with like interview women. Like, I don't really know how to explain it, but I think that's what pulled people, even me, more into Jack than a lot of folks realize because this nigga is objectively funny. I'm not gonna lie, bro. That one clip of him and Drewski doing the interview still makes me do the speed face, bro.
So I've got Jack Harlow here. I just wanted to ask you one question. What is up with the fouling, and why would you say you're fouling so much out here?
You are so fine, bro.
Other than that, I'd like to ask about the game, man.
Nigga was Ada Ross before Ada Ross. Or was this around the time 2021 when Ada was blowing up?
You're really persistent. You're a great guy. What are you looking at, man?
You know, it's physical. That's the type of game we like with physical players.
They still do these games? What happened to this league? Damn, they still do these games?
I just wish
Who's
you were
this
playing,
for?
dog, so I could guard you.
I think we're.
Yo, this is so off topic, but 24K Golden being in this video just shows you how old this shit actually
Yup.
It's like, holy shit, bro. Anyway, people love Jack, not just because of the music, but the guy behind the music. I don't know if y'all know this, I'm sure you do, but personality goes a very long way in this industry. Thug is moderately in the shitter right now, but overall, he's still a legend for reasons that has fuck all to do with his music. You could say the same about Tyler, the Creator, Doo-Wop Kane, RX Poppy. I know those artists have nothing to do with each other, but their personalities take them farther than just the music.
What the fuck is popping up on my screen, gang? I feel like academics in that one clip. What is?
When people can connect to you past a song you're putting in their ears, that means a lot more than making a hit, in my opinion. But unfortunately for this industry, and especially Jack Harlow, you have to keep making hits. Your biggest shit shouldn't be something that came out like 6 goddamn years ago, bro.
Yeah, it's good. That nigga ain't have a hit ever since. Damn, I'm thinking about it. That boy have a hit ever since then.
You have to keep that momentum going, which Jack definitely did not do. Like,
no, he had that the remix of that one song. Hold on. No, what's the song where he said I'm Vanilla Baby? What song that is? Hold on. He had a song where he sampled like a Loving on Me, First Class. First Class. Wasn't this a hit? Yeah, this went viral. Yeah, this was a hit, right? 139 million.
if we're being real, I mean, it's UVXEX. I'm always going to be real, but his music is not all that special.
Yeah, he sampled that song. First Class, up in the sky.
In fact, if anything, it falls into that genre of music where it almost sounds like background noise. Like, there's nothing too inherently good about it, but there's also nothing too inherently bad. That was until his last album, the reason I'm making this video, actually. So, before I recorded this video, I was like, let me actually hear this, because my homie the other day told me that it was dog shit, and that nigga listens to Hunt Show. So I was like, God damn, if he thinks this is bad, I gotta check this out. And checked it out, and yeah, my homeboy was actually wrong. I'm not gonna lie, because here's the thing. Honestly, and I know y'all are gonna be like, but the album Monica by Jackson Harlow is actually not dog shit. In fact, it's not good either, because this album is nothing. There is nothing going on with this record, y'all. I'm just keeping it a goddamn being, bro. Would it be wrong to say that this album sucks? Yes, but only because it doesn't suck, because it's just an album. It's just a...
That boy saying this one of them. You know how they be like, yeah, he's one of them. He's a rapper, all right. He's one of them basketball players all time. Boy saying it's just the album, like.
Record, bro. I really enjoyed the track Prague. That was it. And I only really enjoyed it because it just sounded nice. I mean, that's literally it. I thought I was tripping until I started watching some reviews of this album. I was like, maybe I'm just hating. As usual, y'all know me.
Yeah, he's one of the rappers of all time.
Just the big old hater. Oh, I hate Blade. Shut the fuck up. But no, it's a couple of people that don't like this. Now, of course, this is pretty far off from the sound his fans are used to. That, trappy, rappy, I guess, sound from him. But this is damn near neo soul and R&B. And for him to have seemingly been gone for years and come back with this shit, people just weren't really rocking with it. And let me tell y'all something though, man. There is absolutely nothing wrong with switching your sound up. Y'all know on this channel, I've said before that if you keep doing the same thing over and over again, people are just gonna become bored. So I honestly think it was smart for Jack not to come back with a regular ass trap album.
And nigga swear, oh, we miss old Osama, son, we old Yeet. If they kept doing that same sound, y'all niggas would say, oh, y'all tired of it, and their same flow merchant. Niggas starting to say that shit with Prada bag, shawty. Like,
that would have inherently probably got even more hate because people would have been like, you've been gone for 3 years and this is the best you can come up with? We've already heard this. But the problem with the switch up here is that it's clearly just not something he's meant to do. His voice is way too boring for Neo Soul. He don't got that in him. Pause. That sounds fucking insane. I even read somewhere that people were saying the album legitimately sounds like coffee music, and that's that's actually so disrespectful. I mean, there's no hits on this album. There's no real impact. Like, it's simply just, it's just there. And I'm sure, as y'all know, that's not the only reason I'm making this video. As of course, in usual fashion of hashtag them being in hashtag our industry, he made an extremely stupid fucking statement that I would like to read to y'all verbatim, just so there's no confusion, because I do be freestyling these videos. But bro said, and I quote, "I got blacker. I love black music. I love the sound of black music. And of
chill, he been sarcastic, twin.
course, I'm hyper aware of the politics today. The safer landing spot that a lot of my white contemporaries have found." And Jackson, what are you fucking talking about? Like, I'm sitting here reading this, and I'm just like, how can you be so fucking stupid? I myself had to literally find the source of him saying this shit because I didn't believe it myself.
You arguably went deeper into
I got blacker.
Black music.
Yeah.
deeper into blackness. So was that conscious? Was that a little twist on the typical move that white rappers make, which is to retreat back into traditionally white sounds?
It certainly made what I already wanted to do even more appealing. Absolutely.
Because you like pushing that boundary, that line?
I think I love black music. I love the sound of black
Who
music.
among us?
Yeah, I love the sound of black music.
Yeah.
As you would expect, bro, immediately people had their opinions on what he said. As you would expect, they were overwhelmingly... No way, I just got a text in the middle of my goddamn video, bro. As
The fuck?
you would
The
expect...
fuck type of sound is that? Alert sound is that? Notifications?
No way, I just got a text in the middle of my goddamn video, bro. As you would expect, they were overwhelmingly negative. Let me tell y'all something. This type of comment is why we should not allow... You know what? No, I'm not even gonna go
But them white niggas love Jack Harlow.
that far. But it's honestly hard to formulate a cohesive reason for why something like "I got blacker" should never be said by a non-black person. Oh, so you think making a mid-ass neo soul album was just gonna push you in the direction of our arms? You thought that was like, ooh, yeah, you're definitely invited to the cookout, white boy. Like, what did you think would come out of this? I feel like it genuinely should have been common sense for bro to not say something this stupid ever in his life, especially on camera.
I'm a neo soul junkie. I love the Jill Scotts of the world, the Erykah Badu's, whatever you want to call that genre. That ain't it, bro.
Yeah, that's
that ain't it. I like Jack Harlow. I've met Jack Harlow. We've interviewed Jack Harlow. Jack is a nice guy. But I told y'all on Friday that this album made him whiter. And saying the music made you blacker is exactly why I said this album made him whiter.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Because that's something only you got to be really white to say that this music made you blacker.
You are Jack Harlow, a white man in a, let's be honest here, predominantly black industry, saying stupid shit like "I got blacker." What the fuck is actually wrong with you, bro? And it's weird because I know in my heart he didn't mean it in a negative connotation.
Yeah, he was just being funny.
Came from a place of ignorance. There is nothing...
Like I said, you said that on a white platform. You could at least went on a black person's platform and said that.
Absolutely nothing on earth a white person could ever do that would make them blacker. You will always be what you are, and that's not fucking black, bro. I'm sorry, I'm actually like irritated that this even transpired, bro. Like, this world is funny sometimes. The crazy part about the music industry is you damn near gotta wonder if bro said this shit because he knew what kind of reaction it would get. Like, congrats on the free coverage, bro. I hope it was worth it. Or an even worse option is that maybe
Yeah, now we ain't about to cover you again. Like,
he felt...
seeing that clip, that was the first clip I seen of Jack Harlow in about 2 years, by the way, y'all. I ain't heard nothing about this man from this man in about 2 years, a year.
like he could actually say this shit because he knows that he's like cool, I guess, in our books. Like, I guess he's cool, bro. I don't know. So in the end, right, because past the fact that this is one of the dumbest things I've ever made a video on, Jack Harlow, let's be honest here, fell off, genuinely. Because he's not one of those artists that can just disappear for a few years and come back. You weren't around long enough for
21 Savage tried to do that same shit, bro. 21 Savage, I don't know who the hell you thought you was, disappearing and popping back up thinking you Drake, talking about some, I got an album dropping Friday,
you to have that power.
thinking the whole internet attention was going to be on you. 21 Savage is back, brother.
And if I'm being really honest,
Yeah,
you mean
like we don't clown on 21 Savage enough for that. Like,
music wasn't good enough to keep niggas strung along like that either. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, when you look at the numbers, even on YouTube, each song is okay, but them numbers are not really that heavy. Not for what was a heavy hitter name like Jack Harlow. I mean, actually, you know what? Nah, I don't even want to say he fell off because, like I said at the beginning of this video, this dude was everywhere at a point. And I think people got tired of seeing him before they got tired of his actual work, like his music. Does that make sense? Like, he was almost overexposed, honestly. I don't know, man. That's all I really got for now, bro. I love y'all. Don't ever say no shit like this again. I'm UVXCX. Later.
make sure to comment, subscribe, and all deuces. Y'all been bumping that new Jack Harlow album, Monica?